My time has come at last. I am about to leave this world of flesh and blood and join all those who have gone before me. For a long while, I felt as though I would never die, that my spirit was tied to this mortal world as retribution for the crimes that I committed so many years ago. Crimes that all but a few have forgotten. To most of the people of Windaria, survivors of a savage and brutal war, I was a hero, a savior, the rebuilder. But if the truth be told, I was no hero, no savior, no rebuilder. I was merely a simple man caught up in a series of events I never quite understood until it was too late. Memories are flooding through me now. Memories of my wife, Marie. Memories of the way life used to be in Windaria. Memories which I have chosen to keep secret until now. Perhaps it was pride, foolish pride, which kept the truth hidden for so long. Or the shame I felt because I had been responsible for the destruction of an entire civilization. But now, at this moment of enlightenment, before I rejoin my beloved Marie, I know that I must cleanse myself. I must tell the tale that has never been told. The true story of what happened so very long ago. Once upon a time...
There, that's all of them. Alan, that's enough. We don't need any more.
Take a look at this one, Marie. Isn't she a beauty? Here, that's the last one.
Good, there's no more room.
I'm ready when you are.
On our way to the marketplace in Lunaria, Marie and I would always stop and say a prayer in the shadow of the Tree of Life. Legend told of a time when the only living thing on Windaria was the Tree of Life. It was the symbol of all we believed in.
O guardian Tree of Life, bring us health and happiness.
Guardian, may our valley prosper.
From the top of the hill, we had a wonderful view of Lunaria, glistening like a rare jewel in the morning sunlight.
Ready? Let's go.
Lunaria was built on the shores of a great lake. The Lunarians had constructed a series of elaborate locks and floodgates to control the flow of water in the farmlands and the remote region known as the Shadowlands. Fresh water was a precious commodity in Windaria, and the Lunarians had always been generous in supplying it to the valley people and the Shadowlanders. But recent events had caused the Lunarians to reevaluate their generosity. They were deliberately holding back the natural flow of water into the valley and ultimately the Shadowlands. It was a controversy which we hoped would be solved before it escalated into a confrontation. From the highest chamber in the royal palace to the lowest hovel along the canal, the din of the Lunarian marketplace filled the air. Just about everything you could imagine was bought and sold there, and you could see all sorts of people, even an occasional Shadowlander.
Vegetables, absolutely fresh, gentlemen. Just picked today.
Alan, we picked those carrots 2 days ago and the lettuce yesterday.
Yeah, that's right. But it's still the freshest produce you can buy in the marketplace, no doubt about it. Just try some, and I guarantee that you'll come back for more.
Not interested.
No, thanks, not today.
You're making a mistake.
Look, Princess Veronica.
Runs like the wind, doesn't she?
She's grown into quite a beauty, hasn't she?
No doubt about that.
Princess, wait! So fast, Veronica, wait for me!
Oh,
I'll see you later.
what do you mean?
Got a delivery to make.
What sort of delivery? Alan, where are you going?
See old Caleb. Be back soon. Hey, Caleb. I've got something for you. Sound asleep, huh? Well, he'll probably wake up around lunchtime, as usual. Been great talking to you, old friend. So long.
Don't be silly, Telsa. It's not scary. It's fun.
Really?
Of course.
Well, I'd be frightened to death.
Hi, you two.
That's strange. It sounds like Caleb's raising the floodgates.
What's going on?
What's wrong?
Hey, what's all the commotion about? What's the matter?
You'd better get out of here. Old Caleb's gone crazy. He's raised the floodgates.
What are you talking about? That's impossible.
Alan, look!
It's your funeral.
Hey, don't you understand? Caleb would have never opened the gates. Something's wrong.
Alan, be careful!
Caleb, the whole town's being flooded. What happened?
Someone stole the keys to the floodgates. You've got to close them, Alan. Be careful, Alan.
I knew the Shadowlanders were desperate. But by raising the floodgates, this saboteur could have destroyed all of Lunaria. It just didn't make sense.
This is the man, Your Majesty.
I can guess where you're from. You were sent by King Draco of the Shadowlands, weren't you? Answer me!
Yes, Highness.
You...
May I suggest, Your Majesty, that we imprison the saboteur rather than execute him? We may yet find a way to use him to our advantage.
Captain, take the Shadowland spy to the dungeon to await our decision.
Mercy, Your Highness, I beg you, mercy. Oh, please, Your Highness, mercy.
Your Majesty, this vile act of sabotage is a test. Draco waits for our response, like a tiger who will pounce at the first sign of weakness.
True, yet responding with too great a show of force will produce the same result.
Force is the only thing he understands.
We've threatened him before, and he's ignored us. We must take some form of immediate aggressive action. It must be made clear to Draco that further crimes against Lunaria will not be tolerated, and will be considered as acts of war.
Politics! You don't approve, young lady?
No.
I assume, Veronica, that you don't agree with my counselor's advice, am I right?
Yes.
Well then, because of your relationship with Roland, Draco's son, you may be in the unique position of being able to prevent a war that is otherwise inevitable. A war that would devastate Lunaria.
Yes, Roland and I are fond of each other, but our relationship has nothing to do with matters of state.
Your country's at stake.
Roland's father, King Draco, is a militant madman, and he'd consider anyone who dared to promote pacifism a traitor, even his own son.
I understand.
The unsuccessful saboteur was sent back to His Majesty King Draco with an ultimatum demanding payment for fresh water, or else.
War, those were her words?
Yes, my lord.
Legato, we shall begin preparations immediately.
Of course, Your Majesty. Precisely what I was about to suggest.
She demands that we now pay double the price for Lunarian water. Send a message that we agree to pay what she asks. But the Lunarians shall be the ones that pay. They'll pay with their lives!
Veronica's waiting. Come. Fly quickly, my friend. Yes, what is it?
My lord, His Majesty wishes to see you at once.
Please tell my father I'll see him later.
The king insists, my lord.
Yes, I'm sure he does. My apologies to the king, but I have some business to attend to.
Sorry, my lord. His orders were quite clear.
I suddenly realized that my other business can wait. Shall we go?
Looks like that's it for today. get any more work done today. It's an ocean out there.
Well then, all we gotta do now is stop farming and turn into fishermen.
If I were a fish, I'd be out there working.
And I'd know where to catch my dinner. Hey, look, up there. Isn't that a carrier pigeon?
Only one way to find out. Don't fly away now. Don't worry, little friend. I'm not going to hurt you. It's a carrier, and it's got a message. Hey, listen to this. Huh? Veronica, meet me in the woods at sundown. Love, Roland. It's a love letter. You see? What did I tell you?
Why would a princess from Lunaria be going to meet with a prince from the Shadowlands? That's what I'd like to know.
That's their business. Roland! Roland! Roland? You're late.
I couldn't get away any sooner. My father's on a rampage. He's obsessed with the idea of going to war.
If war breaks out, what will happen to us? I'm scared, Roland.
Veronica, darling. You know that I don't want a war any more than you do.
But if it does happen, Roland, what then? We'd be enemies.
That's what they'd expect of us, you mean. But their expectations don't concern me. All I'm concerned about is you. I can't think of anything in the world that could convince me to fight you. I could never hurt you, Veronica. I love you with all my heart and will until I die. And after.
Oh, Roland. It's a good thing you said that, my darling, because if we ever did have to fight, I bet you I could beat you to the draw every time.
Sure you could. Hey!
Kapow!
Veronica, that pistol's loaded. Come on, hand it over.
You'll get it back if you can catch me.
Veronica! back here, you little thief. Veronica! You know, if my father found out I let a girl take my gun away, he'd disown me. Question is, would you still love me even if I weren't a prince?
I know that in the past, we haven't paid much attention to what goes on outside the valley. There hasn't been any need to up till now. But things have changed. Looks like the Shadowlanders and the Lunarians are finally getting serious about fighting each other. And if that happens, we'll be caught right in the middle of it.
It started already. If I hadn't been there yesterday, the entire marketplace would have been washed away.
Listen, it's true. The Shadowlanders sent one of their spies to open the floodgates.
It was pretty terrible, let me tell you. Look, we've got the Shadowlands on one side and Lunaria on the other. We've got to come up with some kind of plan to defend the valley.
Defend it against the Shadowlanders' war machines? How are we gonna do that?
Hey, listen, I don't know any better than you do, but I know we can't just sit here. We've got to do something.
What do you want us to do, leave the valley? I don't know about you, but I'm not going anywhere.
I don't think any of us are, including Alan here. After all, this is where our guardian grows. The tree of life, the symbol of our faith. The faith that sustains us and makes us what we are. Not Lunarians, not Shadowlanders, but the Valley folk.
Huh? Look, it's Jana.
Jana? She wouldn't join us if we begged her.
We could ask her just to be polite.
Please, Court, no. I really don't think it's a good idea right now. Jenna's got more important things on her mind. Let's continue without her.
Hey, Jana, we're having a meeting. Come and join us.
She can't hear you, Alan. She's in her own world. She drank Shadowland water and was never the same.
At one time, farms had been started along the border of the Shadowlands, but they didn't last long. The water there was so tainted that nothing would grow, and those who drank it became strangely ill. A few, like poor Jenna, went totally insane.
Well, at least we've all agreed on one thing. We're not leaving. Let the outsiders have their war. Let them flood the entire world if they want to. Marie and I'll still find a way to grow the best vegetables in the valley.
Sure. That'll be simple, Alan. All you have to do is hitch your plow to the first fish that swims by.
Alan? Alan, wait. Alan, please. Alan? What's gotten into you?
I tried to warn them. I tried to get them to at least think about preparing for what's to come, and what did they do? They laughed at me.
They were laughing at Court's cleverness, not at you. Now, come on, we can't solve the problem tonight. Let's go home.
Hello! Young lad, a moment of your time!
Look, Marie, someone's signaling from the top of the hill. I'm gonna go see what they want.
Should I wait for you?
No, go on home. I'll be right there. Why were you signaling me? Who are you?
It's all right, my lord. He's unarmed.
My lord?
This is the one, my lord. The one who claims he wants to save the valley.
Your friends do nothing. Are you willing to act on your beliefs?
Yes, sir. If there's anything I can do, this valley is my home.
Ah, I say I've made the right choice.
Be
Because of the recent incident at the canal, nothing can be done to prevent the war unless messages can be passed between King Draco and the Empress by a neutral go-between who can be trusted by both sides. And for that purpose, this machine now belongs to you.
But, my lord...
Even now,
sir,
King Draco has an urgent message for the Empress.
Oh, well, in that case...
The king is waiting for you, young man. This will allow you entry to the palace. Good luck, and thank you.
Thank you, sir. Well, what do you know? Well, I'll give it a try. Here goes nothing. What's that? Oh my God!
Alan's been gone a long while. I hope nothing's happened to him. Alan, where did that come from?
It's quite a story. In fact, it's an incredible story. Hey, what's this thing?
I made it for Chipper.
You did? What's it for?
He hasn't had a new toy in a long time, so I made him one. That's all.
I'm sorry. It's just such a coincidence. Looks like Chipper and I got a new toy at the same time. Marie, that machine outside, it goes like the wind and it's mine. It belongs to me.
Alan, it doesn't make any sense. Who would give you a machine like that, and why?
I don't know who. Look, let me explain. He was on a secret mission. King Draco and the Empress need a messenger who they both can trust, somebody who's neutral. And they chose me over everybody else. Hey.
Oh, Alan. What if you didn't come back? Have you thought of that? I'd end up like poor Juliet. Juliet swore that she would wait for her love to return, swore even to forgo her journey to enlightenment until he came back. But her love never returned, and now, years later, she yearns for release that will never come. I heard her one night, crying out from the cliffs overlooking the sea.
Take me! I can't bear to wait any longer! Take me, please! Take me!
Huh?
Alan, something about this doesn't feel right. Are you sure you're doing the right thing? Must you go right now?
Yes.
I want to give you something, and you must promise to keep it with you always, all right? Good. I know we have always trusted the Guardian to protect us, but sometimes we must look after ourselves. My father made it for me and said his spirit within it would protect me. I give it to you with all my love. May it keep you from harm.
Marie, Thanks.
Please be careful.
You are my wife. Nothing will stop me from coming back to you. Nothing. I swear it. You mustn't worry. I'll be fine. Trust me. I love you. Trust me, all right?
Mm-hmm. How could I not trust you? I love you. You're right, Chipper. It's late. Time for bed. Don't worry, Chipper. He'll be back. Maybe I do worry too much, but I can't help feeling that I'll never, that he won't ever.
Good. It's now or never.
I'll admit I was a bit nervous crossing over into the Shadowlands. But King Drago's soldiers were even more nervous than I was. Most of them were pretty young, and though they'd been weaned on tales of the evil Lunarians, they were green troops, untried in combat and ill-prepared for surprises.
You're on alert, soldier. Get to your post.
Did you throw that rock?
You're lucky that's all it was.
Prince Roland!
That cannon's to be primed and ready at all times.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Sorry, sir. Gotta prime the cannon. The prince himself, of all people.
That's the firing mechanism, you idiot!
Lunarians? Who else do you think would attack us? Open fire!
There's no attack, you fools! Cease fire!
It's not going to stop! No! Wait!
Sorry about that, friend. I didn't see you.
What are you, blind?
Hey, you're not one of ours.
Right now, that happens to be one of the few things I'm thankful for. Now, how can I find the king? He's waiting for me.
King?
Here, take a look.
Doesn't mean anything to me, but hop on. I'm going toward the palace.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. I don't know what it is either, but it's supposed to get me into the palace.
If you ask me, it looks like somebody's belt buckle.
Huh?
But it could belong to a lord. Who told the guards to expect you?
Wonder what's going on.
Who cares? We got a date tonight, remember?
This is the end of the line, fella. You'll have to make it the rest of the way on your own. If I break another date with my girl, she'll never speak to me again.
Hey, wait a minute. How am I gonna get there? What's going on here?
Sorry I was late, but I had a little accident.
But, hey, I'm on an important mission.
Of course they're ready. They're soldiers, aren't they?
Yes, Father, they're soldiers, but most of them have little or no combat experience. If I took them into the field now, we'd lose half our forces in the first skirmish.
We postponed our attack long enough. You have 1 more week, no more.
A week?
An alternative plan has been put into action, but the outcome is still in doubt.
Roland, this war is inevitable.
That's what everyone says, but no one seems to know why. I certainly don't.
The Lunarians are the enemy, and they shall be crushed. Even you should be able to understand that.
Never try that again. Huh?
You want to see old Draco, huh? It's your funeral, but you'll have to wait till tomorrow. They never let anybody in this slate.
You don't understand how important it is for me to see him. It could mean the difference between war and peace between...
Down! You're disturbing my dinner.
Dinner's kind of the boss around here. I don't think you want to be messing with him.
The Shadowlands was a dark, loathsome, and confusing place, full of strange people. I couldn't wait to leave. But one thing I could say for the Shadowlanders, they were a lot more realistic than the Lunarians.
Ready? Take aim! Let fly!
A surprise attack? But that's insanity. It would be a waste of men and supplies.
If we attack swiftly and decisively and catch them off guard, it might swing the odds back in our favor.
We must strike now.
The airship is ready. Theirs are much faster than ours, but if we catch their air force on the ground, we can destroy it. And, Your Majesty, our spies report a massive troop buildup along the border on the other side of the haunted forest.
But if we attack them, negotiations will end. The war will have begun.
It has begun.
Helmsman, come starboard 15 degrees. Commence turn.
Aye, aye, sir.
Lunarians, they don't stand a chance. Lunarians are fools. We'll blow them to bits.
Look out! Here they come!
Oh my God!
Did you hear? The fighting's begun. Lunaria and the Shadowlands have gone to war. Did you believe it, Marie?
Yes, Bren. I know. I saw them fighting in the air.
Marie, do you know where Alan is? Nobody's been able to find him.
Don't worry, he's all right. Alan's doing all he can to protect the valley.
But he can't stop the war. It's already begun. He's wasting his time.
I'm proud of what he's doing, Bren. It's important. I can't tell you what it is, but I'm sure he'll tell you all about it when he gets back.
I see. Well, listen, as long as you're sure he's all right, I guess it'd be kind of silly for me to worry about him, now wouldn't it? Look, I'd better be going. I've got to go tell the others what you've told me, or they'll be looking for him all day long. Take care, Marie.
Goodbye, Bren.
Hey, look.
Huh?
We shall destroy them utterly. My son shall lead us on to victory.
Father, you sent for me?
The Lunarians have attacked. You will lead the counterattack to the Haunted Woods. Prepare to leave at once.
No.
No?
You always said I should stand up for the things that I believe in. Well, I believe this war is wrong, and I refuse to take part in it.
You will command our army.
No, Father, I will not, and that is final.
Father, Majesty. Either you will lead our troops into battle against the Lunarians, or you, Prince Roland, will be considered a traitor and you shall die on my sword.
Traitor?
My own son. A traitor to his father, his king, his country. Traitor!
No!
The king is dead. Long live the king!
Hot-headed fool, what have you done?
You don't seem to understand. The king asked me to come. He's waiting for me. Oh, here. I'm supposed to show you this.
Yeah? Nah. Think we're stupid or something?
But they said you'd let me in.
Hey, look, a carrier pigeon. Huh? Hey! Got him! That's one message the Lunarian spies will never get.
Roland of the Shadowlands,
You have taken the vows and performed the rites, and now wear the crown. Do you swear to fulfill your father's dying wish? Yes. Do you swear to do all within your power to destroy the enemies of our land?
Yes.
And do your utmost in the upcoming battle and lead our forces to victory?
Yes, my Lord Legato. Yes, 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 I swear it.
As I waited for an opportunity to enter the palace, I watched the Shadowlanders become infected by the fever of war, and I wondered if I would ever escape from the insane limbo in which I found myself trapped.
Roland and I are the only ones that can stop this senseless war. I know he feels as I do. Why hasn't he responded to my messages? Why?
Her Majesty is ill. The royal physician, quickly!
That's funny. The gates are open and unguarded. Now's my chance.
Alan's all right, Chipper. I'm sure he is. If anything had happened to him, I'd know. And I'm just as certain that he'll come back. He'll come back soon. He will come back. He will.
Now listen to me, men. The apparitions that you may see can't hurt you. There's nothing to be scared of. Nothing. You two seem to be lost. The enemy is in the other direction, and they don't have guns.
Drink, Mother. It will help keep the fever down.
Thank you, dear.
My Lord Valak, news from the front.
Enter and report.
My lord, this may not be the best time.
Continue.
The battalion we sent to the Haunted Wood was completely wiped out, my lord. Prince Roland led the Shadowlanders in a brilliant counterattack. Our men were cut down like wheat. They didn't stand a chance.
Your Majesty. Send for the doctor,
Mother.
hurry.
Promise me anything. You won't desert your people. Defend Windaria with your life. Swear it.
I swear it. I will personally lead our forces in the field. Inform my commanders.
Your Majesty.
Believe me, my queen, there is no alternative. Opening the floodgates will destroy Lunaria, as Prince Roland is destroying their forces in the field. They'll have no choice but to surrender, and we will have saved the valley from destruction, Your Majesty. This plan has your advisor's unanimous support.
If you are successful, young man, you will be rewarded most generously upon your return.
You'll not only save the valley, you'll be rich. Does that suit you?
On the right flank. Close ranks. I want them completely encircled. Quickly now.
The carnage amongst the trees was horrible. Ordinarily, I didn't feel threatened entering the Haunted Woods, for the apparitions there tend to ignore those who enter without fear. But the echoing screams of the soldiers was gruesome and horrid. My courage dwindled, and smelling my fear, the eldritch spirits converged. Their gibbering cackles combined with the echoes of death all around me were almost more than I could bear. It was Marie that saved me. I pictured her face and focused on it as hard as I could, until that was all I could see. The peaceful quiet of the Valleyland was a welcome relief. It was only later that I realized that it wasn't merely quiet. There was an eerie stillness over the land, as if it were a place uninhabited or abandoned by humankind. I never knew until it was too late that Marie was one of the many who watched and waited, helpless to stop the relentless approach of the machines of war and destruction that had been sent from the Shadowlands.
Your Majesty, they're coming from the woods!
We must give our ground troops as much support as we can, or they'll be decimated by the Shadowlanders' machines.
Agreed. We'll wait for them to emerge from the Haunted Woods, and then we attack.
Now, we have the advantage, and if we press it, we'll shatter their lines completely.
going on out there? What's going on? I
Caleb?
can't stand
Caleb.
waiting. Oh, Alan.
I was sent to get you, Caleb. We need every man we can get.
It's about time. Let's go.
You won't be needing that, Caleb. I'm sure they'll give you a weapon when you get there.
This is an old friend of mine. I admit I never used it, but it made me feel better to have something to carry around. Who'll watch the gates while I'm gone?
I'll watch them until your relief gets here.
On to victory.
She wants to talk.
I should have known what was happening when I didn't hear from you. Why didn't you respond, Roland? I believed in you.
Veronica, I believed in you too. I've always responded to your messages, but this time I received none, if indeed you sent one.
How ironic. Here we stand, the leaders of two opposing armies, accusing each other like little children. Tell me, Roland, you once said that there was nothing in the world that could convince you to take arms against me. Well, what changed your mind?
I might ask you the same question, Veronica.
An oath I swore to my mother as she died.
I swore a similar oath to my father, who died by my hand.
Then we're fighting our parents' war after all. Do you think there was something we overlooked? Something we could have done? Some way we could have stopped it?
Why torture ourselves with the past? The present is torture enough. By sacred oath, you are my sworn enemy. Still, I love you.
Must our love be denied because of our parents' hatred?
I don't know, Veronica. All I know is... Are you all right?
Oh, Roland. Darling, I love you so. I always knew that one day we'd be together. Till death do us part, together forever. I won't let them make us enemies. Our love is too strong.
I love you.
We have much to celebrate, my queen.
I suppose so.
Your Majesty's pardon, the recent demise of your husband and son have saddened you, I know. But what's done is done. You are now the ruler of the greatest kingdom in Windaria, and your guests downstairs grow impatient for you to join the celebration.
Power is an amazing commodity, Legato. Such a bright jewel that tarnishes so quickly.
You cannot keep your guests waiting any longer, Your Majesty. It's just not done.
Leave me.
No offense intended, Your Highness.
I have a great deal to think about.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Here, mighty one.
I'm feeling generous. Spread it around. Here. Go on.
Gold! Gold from our hero!
Go on, let him have it all.
Selina. Our young hero from the valley has outlived his usefulness.
I understand, my lord.
He's in a drunken stupor and will fall asleep quickly. When he does, you know what to do.
Selena, where'd you
Now go to him.
Selena? Selena, there you are!
What took you so long? I thought maybe you didn't like me anymore.
Are you kidding? Don't be silly. Of course I like you. Every beautiful inch of you.
It's a fun party. Sure you don't want to go back?
Well, I will admit it's kind of nice being everybody's hero, but they're all so drunk by now that they won't even know I'm gone. Besides, we can have our own party right here.
Are you nuts? What is this? Do you follow someone else's instructions, or is this your own idea?
Legato is my master.
And that is why, my young hero, you die!
Why would Legato want me out of the way? I did everything he asked, even though I knew it would cost thousands of innocent people their lives.
Idiots, you can't escape! You fool! Get him!
Don't worry about me, Marie. Everything's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. I'm coming home. I'm coming home, Marie. It's over now. I'm going to be...
By the time I'd landed, my mind had started to clear. The spot seemed familiar somehow. And when I saw the windmill at the top of the hill, I knew I was almost home. I was on the road I always took to the marketplace. Marie and I had stopped here countless times before because the view of Lunaria was so magnificent. It was at that instant that I realized what a fool I'd been, the immensity of the wrong I'd done, and I felt such an overpowering sense of shame that I could barely breathe. So many lives ruined or lost, or filled with tragedy, and all because of me. As I watched my blood flow over the hilt of the knife Marie had given me, my heart was turned to ice by the dreadful fear that something was terribly wrong, something terrible beyond imagining.
Marie.
I walked through the fields towards home. My fear diminished, and I felt a renewed sense of hope. For here among the gently rolling hills, there were no signs of war, no indication that the valley had been subjected to the horribly destructive forces which had been unleashed, for reasons which seemed so meaningless now. The most welcome sight of all was the Tree of Life, the symbol of everything I had left behind, the promise of life as it had always been in the valley. One look, and I knew that the war had reached the valley. As I got closer to my home, all I could think of was my beautiful Marie. I knew that what had happened to the homes of my friends and neighbors could very well have happened to mine. And then, there it was, my home, or what was left of it. It looked deserted. I could only hope that somehow, somewhere, Marie was safe.
Chipper! Come here, you little rascal. You haven't changed a bit.
Who's there? Alan? Alan, oh Alan, is it really you? Oh, Alan. I knew you'd come back. All those nights alone, but now you're home.
Alone? Marie, I wasn't.
You were what, Alan?
I was a woman. I was such a fool. They paid her to seduce me, then strangle me in my sleep. If it weren't for your knife, I wouldn't have escaped.
You see, I told you it would protect you. None of that matters now, Alan. You're home and you're safe. That's all that matters to me.
You mean everything to me.
I missed you so.
Alan.
Marie, I saw such terrible things. Horrors out of some nightmare. I was so terrified, but from the looks of things here, I'm sure you were just as frightened as I was.
I'm not frightened anymore now that I know you're safe.
I love you, Marie. I always have, I always will. Forever. Forever and always.
Forever. Forever and always. I'll be waiting for you, Alan.
Marie? Waiting where? What do you mean?
The next time we're together will be forever. Together forever and always.
Marie! No, wait! Marie! Marie! Marie, don't leave me here all alone. Take me with you! I want to be with you! Marie!
You needn't bother. They aren't listening.
Huh? Who are you?
I am called Juliet. I've been begging to be taken since before you were born.
But without Marie, I don't belong here anymore. Why can't I go with her? Why?
I think because enlightenment is something you earn by making the most of your life in this world.
It wasn't till much later that I truly understood the meaning of Juliet's words. I wandered through the valley without seeing the desolation which surrounded me. I was alone, more alone than I had ever been in my whole life. With no one to talk to, my thoughts turned inward. I slowly became aware of my destiny. I knew that the only way to rejoin my beloved Marie was to work to rebuild this world which I helped to destroy. I had no plan other than that. When I looked up, I found myself standing in the shadow of the Tree of Life. It stood guard over the valley as it had always done. Windaria would be reborn. I made a vow to myself and to the survivors of the meaningless war which nearly destroyed Windaria. Together, we would rebuild our world. We would live in harmony with everyone, even the Shadowlanders. It was not an easy vow to keep. There were many who sought revenge, but many more sought the path to enlightenment. I knew that someday my sins would be forgiven, and I would be allowed to continue my journey to fulfillment. I know that someday is now.